Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P04DF indicates that the Evaporative Emission (EVAP) system is experiencing a high purge flow condition. This error occurs when the Engine Control Module (ECM), often referred to as the Powertrain Control Module (PCM), detects an abnormality in the FTP, fuel tank pressure sensor signals. The FTP sensor monitors the pressure in the fuel tank and is crucial for ensuring that the EVAP system operates efficiently by preventing fuel vapors from escaping into the atmosphere. If the FTP sensor fluctuates from negative pressure to atmospheric pressure while the engine is off, it triggers this diagnostic trouble code. The components involved include the EVAP canister purge valve, which opens to allow fuel vapors to be drawn into the engine for combustion, and the EVAP canister vent shut valve, which prevents outside air from entering the EVAP system. These components are strategically located in the vehicle's engine bay for effective monitoring and function. The DTC P04DF is defined as the Evaporative Emission EVAC System High Purge Flow Detected. In simple terms, it signals that there is an excessive flow of vapors in the EVAP system when they should be restricted. The two primary components affected are the EVAP canister purge valve and the EVAP canister vent shut valve. The purge valve is responsible for routing fuel vapors from the EVAP canister to the intake manifold, facilitating the combustion process in the engine. Meanwhile, the vent shut valve controls air entry into the EVAP system, ensuring that pressure is maintained during operation. Both components are located within the engine bay, with the EVAP canister purge valve typically mounted close to the intake air path, and the vent shut valve near the fuel tank. Proper functioning of these parts is vital to maintaining low emissions and adhering to environmental regulations. There are several potential causes for the DTC P04DF. The most prominent is the fluctuation of FTP sensor values from negative pressure to atmospheric levels after the engine is turned off. This suggests that the sensor is picking up abnormal readings, indicating a problem in the EVAP system. A faulty EVAP canister purge valve can also lead to this code. If the valve is stuck open, it can allow too much vapor flow into the engine, triggering the high purge flow condition. Similarly, if the EVAP canister vent shut valve fails, it may create pressure imbalances in the system, contributing to erratic sensor signals. In summary, any failure in these components or their interactions can manifest as a high purge flow condition, leading to DTC P04DF being recorded. When the DTC P04DF is present, drivers may experience several symptoms arising from the malfunctioning EVAP system. One of the most common signs is engine performance issues, which may include rough idling or increased engine stalling. These problems occur because the proper vapor flow dynamics are not maintained, leading the engine management system to miscalculate fuel mixture. Additionally, increased emissions will often be noticeable as excessive fuel vapors are not being managed correctly. This might also lead to a visual inspection revealing a fuel odor near the vehicle, particularly around the fuel tank area. Such odors can signal an impending issue with fuel vapor management, alarming the driver about potential environmental hazards or regulatory concerns. Monitoring these symptoms is crucial for timely diagnosis and repair. The first step in troubleshooting the DTC P04DF involves turning the vehicle's ignition to the on position without starting the engine. This step is vital for powering the onboard diagnostic systems. Once the vehicle is in the on mode, the next action is to select the HDS or Honda Diagnostic System and navigate to the Function Test menu. The purpose of this is to perform a diagnostic test on the evap system functionality. If the results indicate that the test is not okay, it confirms that the failure is indeed present and needs further investigation. This step is foundational for narrowing down potential faults within the system. Ensuring accurate results here is essential, as it sets the stage for more in-depth diagnostics in subsequent steps. Once the HDS function test results indicate a fault, the next step is to inspect the evap canister purge valve. This valve should be checked for any signs of blockage or mechanical malfunction. A common inspection method involves using a vacuum pump or gauge, configured to check the valve's response to pressure fluctuations. It's critical to apply vacuum or pressure to the appropriate ports of the valve to determine if it opens and closes as required. Any deviation from the expected behavior can confirm that the purge valve is either stuck open or closed, which would result in the conditions triggering the DTC P04DF. Inspections should follow manufacturer specifications outlined in the service manual, ensuring accurate and reliable diagnostics. After assessing the evap canister purge valve and verifying its operational integrity, the next phase involves inspecting the evap canister vent shut valve. This step is crucial, since a malfunctioning vent shut valve could also lead to abnormal pressure readings in the evap system. Again, leveraging the HDS, tests should be performed to check this valve's functionality. This involves applying vacuum and checking whether the vent valve can adequately open and close in response to system demands. Ensuring that the vent valve can maintain proper airflow during the purging of vapors is essential for effective evap system operation. Any failure detected in this valve may confirm the presence of a root cause related to the DTC P04DF. Once repairs have been made to either the evap canister purge valve or vent shut valve, the final step is to verify that the repairs were successful. First, the system must be rechecked to ensure that all components are functioning normally and that there are no lingering issues. After completing the inspection, it's crucial to use the HDS to clear any DTC codes stored in the vehicle's memory. This action ensures that the system can refresh its state and accurately reflect the current operational condition. Finally, a test drive of the vehicle should be undertaken to confirm that it is operating without any issues. Monitoring the system post-repair helps guarantee that the repairs addressed the root cause of the DTC P04DF, ultimately ensuring reliable vehicle performance. To prevent issues leading to DTC P04DF in the future, implementing regular preventive maintenance is essential. This practice should include routine checks of the evap system, ensuring that all components are functioning as expected. Monitoring the FTP sensor signals can provide early warnings of potential problems, allowing technicians to address issues before they escalate into more significant faults. It is also advisable to service the evap canister purge valve and vent shut valve regularly, cleaning or replacing them as necessary to ensure long-term reliability. By adhering to these maintenance protocols, the risk of encountering high purge flow issues can be significantly minimized, preserving both vehicle performance and environmental compliance. In summary, the DTC P04DF indicates a significant concern regarding the evaporative emission (evap) system's performance in a Honda Accord 2023. The troubleshooting process involves diagnosing both the evap canister purge valve and the vent shut valve to identify any operational failures. Recognizing symptoms such as engine performance issues and increased emissions can lead to timely repairs. With careful attention to preventive maintenance practices, technicians can minimize the risk of recurrences of this DTC. Overall, understanding the components and their interactions allows for effective resolution of the DTC P04DF, maintaining vehicle reliability and compliance with emission standards. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.